Both have contributed to this show for years and years.
Happy
they
for
have
them.
landed on Team 980 in afternoons. Team 980
I
no
gotta
longer a rival. They're a sister station now.
Yep.
Right down the hall, by the way, if we ever go back to the studios. They're using the studios right down the hallways. So they're going to be on from 3 to 7 on Team 980.
Are they using the studio where the military station was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what 980 is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
I got to say, Russell has never been nicer. He's just such a sweet guy. Some people break his balls. We break his balls. He's just a sweet, nice guy. And Pete,
Good dude.
Pete's a good dude too, but he's very angry. And
Well, he was angry, but now he's got a full-time
he can't
job in the afternoon.
complain anymore. You get an afternoon drive, and I love Pete. And I know Pete's the kind of guy that I've always said this. I think deep down he hates us because we don't have the sports chops.
I don't think that's true.
I think deep down he hates us, but he gets to shine, and I'm happy for him. And Pete's always been super nice to us, but I know he has a Junks voodoo doll back at his house.
Well, Pete has been doing
sure.
middays on 106.7 The Fan. He's called himself this. He's been kind of the utility infielder for 106.7 The Fan, so he's now going to be on Team 980. But that means middays, which used to be Grant and Danny, they're now on in afternoons here.
Yes.
That's open.
A lot of
Play the
moving
drum
parts.
roll again.
Pop them up.
Did a longer one.
We've worked with both of
You're the
these
last
guys
We have.
in different platforms, and now they are officially our colleagues.
Boom, boom.
Brian
Zoom,
Mitchell and JP Finlay are teaming up. And by the way, I know BMitch is going to be the headliner there. No offense, JP.
None taken.
Well, JP is going to be the
so we're
headliner and the earliner.
I got big ears, but you are bald. You cannot give me grief about my head,
But
my
I'm
hairline
beautiful.
when you are bald.
I'm
It's a good
beautiful,
response. Good response, JP. I hear you.
So you
But I'm
guys are going
beside
to
the
be
bald
on,
guy, but a fellow baldy right here.
and you guys are going to be on after us every morning. That's the best lead-in in the business.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take advantage.
We'll definitely take it.
So BMitch,
Yeah,
you've bounced around forever since your playing days, but I got to say, I've worked with him sometimes on the TV side. He's one of the hardest working dudes I know, and somehow still plays a ton of golf.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
he does.
I think that's going to be messed up now because I normally play in the morning.
Oh, that's
and
right.
So I can't get on the golf course before getting here for a
It
10
does
o'clock
mess
show.
up your
So-
golf.
You're gonna have
game.
you're gonna have to
It
get
does
like
mess up your golf.
2:45 tee time.
These are some twilight rates, B-Mitch.
And I
Look
think
at that.
it'll be
Saves-
better.
You act like he pays.
I know he doesn't pay. He hasn't
Never
paid for anything
paying.
in this town for 20 years.
He's
I know
probably
you're
a country clubber. Come on.
Of course he
Of
is.
course he is.
I go to country clubs. I don't know if I'm a member.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
He's not paying for any membership.
That's the best move ever, B-Mitch.
That's
And you,
it.
JP, for you, this is a lifestyle change because you've been hustling. I know this year was different via Zoom, but you've been hustling going to Redskins Park now, Washington football team for years. Now you've got kind of like a 10 to 2 gig.
It's going to be different. My wife has been giving me a hard time that I haven't had to go into an office in years, and it's a very different. For me to wake up and have to shower and get out of the house is extremely
I hope you shower every
different.
day.
I shower today.
Okay.
I can't guarantee every day, but I figured the first day I should
I
start.
mean, I
clean.
work with 3 guys who never shower before the show. never. I mean,
ever.
You can tell just by the hats.
Well, dude,
I
mean,
barely wipe before the show.
Oh,
I
Lord.
promise to wipe.
seriously,
I make
can you
that
imagine
guarantee to all our
showering?
listeners.
Can you imagine showering, getting up and showering at 5 a.m. or 4:30? I mean, that's just
you should
pointless.
Smell me. You should smell my
I don't wanna-
shorts. Oh.
So hold
So,
on.
hey,
So
hey.
JP, are you still going to be doing stuff like beat stuff on TV?
Yeah, so
Okay.
the plan for me is going to be everything continues with NBC Sports Washington. I wrote a story this morning for the website.
Ding.
We recorded a podcast yesterday. Still going to be on air. Whatever our Washington football programming is, I'll be a part of it. BMitch will be the same.
Oh, your life's going to suck.
The football season is a little bit.
He's going to find out my life now.
Yeah.
You're going to be working your butt off.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah,
what?
but the paychecks are
That's
nice,
good.
B-Mitch.
Yeah. I got a daughter in Catholic school, man. We gotta push the gas.
Bills, man. You got bills to
Oh,
pay.
yeah. That's it.
Hey, I hear you, man.
You gotta
Hey,
push
but
the
that's
gas.
cool. So you can't completely cross over though, because see, we can. This is what I love about working in radio. We can just lob bombs and then go play golf. We don't have to go. Now you can't do that because you got to be deferential because
Well,
you
you
got to
gotta
go in
face the
there and
music.
face the guys.
Not
yeah, we don't have to face the
necessarily.
music.
I'll teach him the right way to do it.
Well, BMitch
Teach him the
doesn't
right
have to
way.
worry because he's Brian effing Mitchell. And he's an all-time legend. I am just some blogger with big ears. So I got to thread the needle a little bit. But I think if you've listened to my podcast or watched us on air or read the content I put out, I am highly critical when the time calls for it. And I think I have a good relationship with Ron. He's actually going to be on the show with us today at 11. We got Tim Settle coming on at noon.
That's right. You guys are starting today.
Big Tim.
That's right.
Yeah.
We are starting
In a few.
In about 70
You want to
minutes.
start an hour early?
No. Not that.
How did they let you into the studio? Are you going to be doing stuff in studio from now on? Or are you going to be remote from the
I've
house?
been in the studio since we got over here.
But he's been doing it solo.
Yeah, the thing about
Yeah, I know.
me, if I'm at home,
Yeah.
you can probably see a few segments I wouldn't show back up.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just a different mindset when I'm home. So I have to get away from the house. And
Got you.
I don't want to hear my wife saying, baby, I need you to do this, do that. So I just get the hell out the house.
Now, is there a name for the show?
Yes, BMitch and Finlay.
There
Very
you go.
original.
Perfect.
I
like it.
I think that works.
Pretty simple, straightforward.
Mitch and Finn. How about Mitch and Finn?
I think it works.
That could be the abbreviated
And-
version.
Yeah, of course.
And by the way, we work with Russell and with Pete forever. We also have known both these guys for a long ass time, and we've worked with BMitch before. And B is awesome. He's always been kind to us. If we go out to an event and we still 25 years in this business, we still feel like outsiders if we go to an event or something. But Brian will always treat us like real human beings. So I've always appreciated that, Brian. And then and JP has just been so smooth. And I've always say this, and I don't mean to embarrass, but JP's worked the hard way up, right? He used to work
Yeah,
on
he
the
has.
grind at NBC. And when we were doing something there, one of the Geico football shows or something, JP used to ask us to do these trivia things. I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was to satisfy some sponsor or something. And I used to be so annoyed by it. But I
That's
can't always
off-brand.
No, it wasn't JP. It was just because it would be like at the end of the show, and I always had to go see my kid's game, and I
He
just
was
wanted
trying to do a
get the F out of there.
tie-in to his blog.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, and so I always hoped that I was nice to JP, and I think I was, right. I was never a douche.
You were cool.
right, JP. You could,
One of the videos, though, I remember you specifically brought this up because one of the videos blew up and was like all over Yahoo. And you came in the next week and you were like, man, one of these videos, I actually saw it. How cool was that? And I was like, yeah, that's the point, dude.
Now, he's a hard
Yeah,
worker,
that
though.
was
That's
cool.
the thing I like about
JP's
him.
always been super cool, and he's a hard worker,
Yeah.
and he's really good. And I've talked to JP off the air, and I've always told him, you can do radio, buddy.
Appreciate it.
You can do radio.
Well, now,
So it's
now he's doing it.
BMitch and Finlay at 10 a.m. today. Ron Rivera is going to join them at 11 o'clock. They also have Tim Settle on the show. So that's huge, man. It's awesome.
Terry
that you
Crews
guys-
Cruz
coming
is
on at
joining us
1.
as well.
Oh, wow.
there-
Terry
go.
Crews was B-Mitch's teammate.
Right.
And I think there's going to be some pretty wild stories shared about those times.
I think I didn't do many wild things with Terry.
I don't believe you.
I tried not to.
All right, so you guys are stacked on day one. It's right here on 106.7 The Fan, Middays. BMitch and Finlay. All right, coming up on our show next, we got Alan May to talk a little puck. We'll talk some Caps hockey next here on The Fan.